You know what my fucking favorite things of this whole election cycle has been? Yesterday. When Biden and Trump sat down in the White House.
Yeah.
Biden voted for Trump. I guarantee it. I fucking guarantee it. I never saw that dude so happy in his fucking life. He lost. His party lost.
Like, yeah.
He was happy. When Obama had to shake hands with Trump and do the whole transition thing, Obama looked like, Jesus Christ. Look at Biden. Look at his fucking smile, dude.
Trump's like, whatever. Dude.
Look at his
him.
fucking smile, man. That's like when your kid gets married.
That dude looks like a hairless cat. Look at him.
It's great. First of all, what have they done to him? What have they done to his face?
Yeah.
Go back to the other picture because it was more high res. Look at his mug, man. First of all, for sure he's got something going on with his forehead. They Botoxed the shit out of his forehead. They gave him a facelift for sure. There was a bunch of different things they did, which very ill-advised, by the way, folks. Look at Trump. He looks like shit. No one cares. Everyone loves him. You don't look better if you get your face pulled back like a lizard.
No.
You just look more like a lizard. Everybody thinks you're a lizard already. But look at that smile. That motherfucker's never been happier in his life. In his life. He's like, that bitch. She went down. You can't tell me he wasn't happy. Like when he put that MAGA hat on. You ever see that?
Oh, yeah.
He put the MAGA hat on. And he took it with him on the plane. I guarantee you that motherfucker was happy. He had a giant smile on his face. He said, welcome back to him. I thought it was Hitler. I thought he was dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they all said, right? It's like, hey, this is he's a threat to democracy.
I thought he was a Nazi.
And then all of a sudden it's like, hey, we're going to have a smooth transition here.
This was the guy that you said was sharp as a tack. He was going to be up until 4 months ago. 4 months ago, that guy was going to be running again. And now here he is, smiling like a Cheshire cat. How big was his smile? That's a crazy smile.
Oh, man, he looks like he's wearing a mask.
He might be.
Yeah,
there was that one fake Biden. Did you ever see the fake Biden?
Yeah.
The tall guy?
Yeah.
That guy was so much taller. The guy was like 6'4". He was a giant Biden. It made no sense.
They're going to smoke that one by us. Like, it's like, dude, this guy's like, 6'7", could be playing in the NBA. And
he was so much taller.
Yeah.
They showed Jill and him together. Jill's like, what happened? That's a different human being.
Totally.
It's so nuts, man. It's so nuts. All the different things that happened during this election are wilder than anything you've ever seen in a fucking movie.
It brought so many more people into politics too. And people, like, the more people pay attention to what's going on with politicians, with the country, I don't think that's a bad thing, because I think bureaucrats and politicians alike, they directly benefit from people not paying attention.
Yes.
And so they only want you to pay attention once a year when they're going to try to get everybody galvanized around a couple little stupid things and then get them out to the voting booth, but not too many. Like, we don't want a lot of complex thought out of the voters. We don't really want them to think about too much, because we still got a national deficit that we got to increase, and I got to line the pockets of all my buddies. Yeah. Raytheon, Northrop Grumman, and Lockheed Martin. Like, we don't want them to get in too far. Yeah. Like, don't start talking about the reserve, or don't start talking about any of that other stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's what it is.
Well, I think that's also why politicians some of them at least, are terrified of podcasts.
Yeah.
Because you do have to talk about that. But that's what makes guys like JD and guys like Trump unique, in that they will just sit and talk with anybody. I mean, he sat with Theo Vaughn. When Theo talked to him about doing coke.
That's awesome. It was so funny.
Theo's amazing. It was amazing. Theo's an ability to be himself no matter who he's talking to. And him talking to Trump about how he used to love to do coke.
It was like... And Trump's just sitting there, which was super funny, by the way.
He's sitting there like this poor guy. Like, you see Theo falling apart in front of you. Like, Jesus Christ, I thought I was running for president here. I think I might have to help this young fella.
Who do I need to talk to about this?
But, Kamala didn't have the ability to do that. Or if she did, nobody brought it out of her. I was hoping I could. I really was. I was hoping I could have a conversation with her. There's all this talk now that the reason why she didn't do it is because of progressive people in her party, the pushback.
Right.
Which might have some truth to it, but for the record, they offered me 2 very specific days. and in different places in the country to travel and then go do it for an hour. And I said I didn't want to do that. And especially after Trump had done it. Here in 3 hours, I'm like, this is the only way